Okay, so this is Littelmann's Little Apparatus. The group members on this Rube Goldberg are Teddy Bear, Max Meehan, Zach Littelmann, and Drew. I'm blanking on his last name. Drew Clare. There we go. Alright, so the first step in this is to push down on this clothespin. When that happens, this rubber band will be released, which releases this marble, but at the same time, this rubber band here is released, which stretches down that way, and the elastic potential energy stored in the rubber bands releases the marble down here as well. This marble will go down this track and down the other one, and it lands in this hole. Oh, let's just set the whole thing off. Okay, it lands in that hole so that the next marble, once this one comes down, it's up there, it'll go back and forth. It worked actually already, so we don't need to worry about that. It'll go back and forth. Then it'll land in this cup, which is on a string. It's fishing line, so you can't really see it in the video, but it pulls. Oh shoot, what happened to my phone? But it pulls the string, which pulls this paper clip, releasing the weight, which is a few nuts, and it runs down the slinky and hits the back of this truck with the candle on top, which would be lit in the situation. Once that happens, the truck will go down the ramp and it'll stop approximately right here, and as soon as that front rod hits the paper ball is on top of a mouse trap, and the candle will then be in position. It'll be lit, and there's another fishing line stretched between these two rods, and the chemical energy stored in the candle will break the bonds in the fishing line, causing it to break. And attached to that line is this water bottle hanging off the table. So the okay. So the water bottle has potential energy from the gravity, and when that string breaks, it'll drop the water bottle, and the water bottle is attached to this little wire tie holding the marble, and when the marble is released, it will go down this track. But at the same time, once that mouse trap from the truck gets triggered, it'll pull the switch, activating the chemical potential energy in the batteries, transferring it to electrical, and then transferring it into mechanical energy through the use of this kinetics motor, which has a string tied around it, and which is threaded through the eyelet right there down to the balloon. And then there's a weight at the bottom so that to keep tension on the line. So the motor will pull the balloon up into position for it to get popped by that bird with the needle on it. So that's our second build. The first build was back in the beginning when the marble has to go in the hole. And then, so once the marble goes around over here, it will finish out its track and go that way and land in the cup. Then the cup is attached to a string to another paper clip. You can't see it because it's fishing line. So once that paper clip goes, then this bird will fly down, and then the balloon will be in position because of this the second build, and the needles in the front of the bird will pop the balloon. Go.
And also,